Hi everyone, welcome to Divine Sacred Tarot. Today is a very, very special, unique kind of reading, and I'm so grateful that I get to listen to my intuition, listen to the divine within to give you this type of content. As I said, I've never done anything like this before, so I'm going to shuffle the decks as I'm talking, and it's going to be a message for all signs. So I'm going to go through the divine masculine and divine feminine questions, and that's going to hopefully give you an insight in regards to where you are. So I'll be going through the air signs, water signs, fire and earth signs. And I will try and timestamp it, but if you are listening to this live, please do timestamp it and I will make sure to pin your comments. So I will try my best. I want to first go through the air signs of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So first I'm going to go through the divine masculine energy. Remember, we embody both energies, masculine and feminine. So if you are resonating with one more than the other, allow your intuition, allow your instincts to guide you towards these areas. And please do check out your sun, moon, and rising, because they may resonate listening to other signs. So even though I'm doing a specific air sign, water sign, earth, and fire, I do want to encourage you to listen to the reading if you are called to a particular sign and these messages may resonate, because you are connected, you are interconnected with everything around you. So thank you, angels, guardians, ancestors, and spirit team. Allow me to channel these messages for the air sign of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. How does divine masculine, how does your logical approach to life influence your understanding of the twin flame connection? What is your logical approach to the twin flame understanding? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil card, but the two cards that wanted to come out for you, divine masculine, is the Seven of Swords. Now, behind the deck, what you don't know is the King of Cups. So I'm going to take all of these cards and just talk about the Seven of Swords. Your logical approach doesn't quite fit with your intuition of twin flames. Twin flames are very much a belief and a deeper resonance with your own sense of spirituality. A lot of divine masculines who are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius have not taken this practical approach lately. Pardon me, that was obviously aligned. Some of them have not taken a practical approach, and others cannot fathom anything other than a practical approach. So there are two messages for the types of divine masculines who may be listening in today. If you're divine masculine, if you're a divine feminine and you have a divine masculine who is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, know that sometimes they are in conflict with how they feel and what that is in reality. A lot of times, the divine masculines who are Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, trying to take this practical approach, try to be going with the wind, in terms of if the wind blows one way, they'll go in that way because it's tangible, it's real. But also they are neglecting their own emotional side. But this is actually saying that the divine masculines are going through a trying moment between testing their intuition and logical approach. So their twin flame connection is not very tangible to them. And that has stopped them from coming forward and speaking about this, because instinctively it makes sense. Logically, it doesn't make sense. But divine masculines, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, what ways do you want to communicate with your twin flame on an intellectual level? Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm getting that the divine masculines do want to communicate, and it being equal and reciprocal. Now we've got the Six of Wands as I split the deck. So the divine masculines who were previously neglecting their emotional sensitivity, the emotional intelligence, it's being cut off for the divine masculines who are resonating with this energy. but they're understanding that they do want to communicate in the physical, in the spiritual, in the emotional, in the sexual. Now, this is a very big message saying when they've unlocked those areas, those ways of communicating with you, divine feminine, however you resonate with these energies, that actually does make sense to them in a physical, intellectual way. Now, it's really funny because the previous answer was I'm unable to go through this logical and intuitive approach. I'm in my logical approach. However, there are winds that are changing for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, where the divine masculines are actually beginning to not so much rely on the logical, practical, tangible approach anymore. So even though on an intuitive, intellectual level, they are acknowledging the way that they need to communicate in the physical, but also that they need to communicate from all of these different aspects holistically through the mental, spiritual, emotional, sexual, all of these different ways. And how do they do that? They need to be honest with themselves about what has brought them to this current point, how they've blocked these levels of communication with you, Queen of Pentacles here. But there is going to be success in the way that they shift their understanding of how they've communicated and how they're going to communicate in the future. So, how do you balance your need for independence with the deep connection you share with your twin flame? A lot of divine masculines have really found it difficult to be all in because they're afraid that they're going to lose that level of independence. So, how do they balance the independence with deep connection with you, divine feminines? Well, listen to this. We've got the Eight of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Three of Wands, and then the back, what they don't know is the Two of Pentacles. So what we have here for the divine masculines, they have been aware that their level of independence and freedom has been incredible. It's been magnificent. They've learned to be on their own for themselves, and they've acknowledged that they love this part of their life. However, when they're balancing their need for independence and freedom, they are also recognizing that they can't do everything by themselves, that actually having the ability to share responsibility, to give out, um, yeah, just kind of like handing over some workloads. They don't need to do everything and be in charge of everything. They are actually trusting their team a little bit more. Some of your divine masculines may be leaders, managers, entrepreneurs. And what I'm seeing is for the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius signs, for your divine masculines, they're learning to um, give over control, hand over some responsibility, and let their team be accountable and find their own sense of freedom in their work, but also in their personal life. So even though they love and they thrive in this type of freedom, they are still acknowledging that their deeper connection, their deeper soul truth, their forward future selves do actually need that stability and security. And this is actually saying that the divine masculines do want to start again. They do want to come in with a small offer, but they are deciding how to do that. They are looking at adventures, they're looking at plans, and they see that they do need to have some sort of strength to come into this balanced, harmonious approach. So let's have a look at the divine feminines who are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. How do you navigate the realm of emotions and intuition on your twin flame relationships? How are you navigating the realms of emotion? The card that wanted to come out is the Five of Pentacles. You're not doing so great at this time, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius is. The realm of emotions have become quite overwhelming. We've got that you have worked at your emotions. You have worked at your healing. You've been working on the trauma bonds and you've been working on the inner child. And then you come to a point where you're like, I'm really sorry for the past. I'm really sorry for letting you down. And this is more about you. Whew, there's a lot of emotion here. This is a lot about you, divine feminine, forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself for maybe dreaming too big, for letting your inner child down, for not being where you think you should be right now. So those emotions are coming up because what sometimes Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius fail to look at is you are exactly where you were supposed to be. This moment, this is divinely timed. This message is divinely guided for you to understand that it's okay that you thought you let your inner child down, that you thought coming into this state of where you are has brought about a disconnect. You thought you should be a little bit further, a little bit more successful, a little bit more money, and maybe a little bit more invested in love, more committed in this situation, in this relationship. And a part of you is actually asking for forgiveness from your younger self, just to say, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to manifest it as quickly as you would like it to. I'm sorry that I let those expectations get ahead of me. And those emotions are coming up for a really big reason to say to you, your dreams are not over. Your life is not over. Your inner child is reminding you to dream bigger than you thought possible. Ace of Wands here. You have worked so hard thus far, and it's not over. It's by far from over. Things are going to come to you in the way you least expect, and it's going to be a massive shift for you, divine feminines. And it's going to be a massive shift in regards to you and your twin flame connection. So, divine feminines, how do you express your love and affection for your twin flames? Through communication. Oh, wow. The divine feminines have thought, am I holding on to this? This is again for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Am I holding on to this? Am I destroying the potential happiness for myself with somebody else? Am I holding on to something or someone that isn't really going to express their love to me? Are they going to express their passion, their commitment, their loyalty? You want to communicate with your divine masculine that I thought that this was my wish fulfillment. I thought there would be victory and success in here. Am I holding on to air? Am I holding on to water? And the cup that you're holding on this water with is both of your hands open. The gaps of your hands are letting the water seep through. And every time you try and refill those hands, the water seeps through. And this is what's happening for you, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. You think that that container in your hands is enough to hold on to this connection, your dream, your twin flame. That's how you express your love and affection. But God is going to give you, your spirit guides are informing me that this change was to make you see that you don't need to hold all of your love and affection for your twin flame in your hands, that you will be given a specific container, not a colander, not a sieve. You will be given a specific container where you can hold this love and affection for your twin flame unconditionally. And I just had an image of the sea. So the container is not a tangible thing that you are able to hold. Your unconditional love and affection for your twin flame is the ocean. What a beautiful message to come through at this time. This has changed your whole outcome, divine feminines. Your wish fulfillment wasn't ever outside of you, it was always within you. The ability to love and give love and be love is as expansive as the ocean. Your commitment to yourself, your dreams, your desires has kind of thrown you off course lately because you're not seeing it in the physical, you're not seeing it being built. But the universe is, you know how I'm getting a visual of a building. So you know how a major corporation puts up signs over a building whilst it's being under construction so it can protect the public from debris and dust and all of these different things. So you have a veil, a border around that building. This is what divine is doing for you. You're not able to see the building being constructed because you are being protected by the debris. You're being protected by the cement, by the drilling, by the electrics. And in this evolution of your twin flame journey, becoming a multi-story building, that seemed as if you were being blocked out, locked out of your abundance. But this was the divine masculine working, coercing with the universe to come in with this big grand gesture. And I'm not talking about a gesture in the physical, I'm talking about a gesture in the metaphysical. The Six of Cups is here regarding union. If your desire is to be with your divine masculine in this lifetime, divine feminines, there is nothing stopping your dream from being fulfilled. What role does your adaptability and flexibility play in maintaining harmony with your twin flame connection? These cards are coming out so quickly. So, in the past, where you have felt that you were being left out of your abundance, that you have been blocked from your blessings, this is far from what the universe wants for you and your twin flame. The fact that you have been in this element of reconstruction, rebuilding, destruction, all of these things have kept you able, kept you adaptable, kept you flexible, kept you from coming within yourself to build a sense of harmony in amongst the chaos. Spirit wants you to know that your time alone, your time apart from your divine masculines, has given you the tools to be in harmony, to be in peace with yourself. No matter what happens outside and around you, you are going to come into harmony with yourself. And when you're in harmony with yourself, you're in harmony with wherever you are, whomever you're with, in whatever you're doing. Okay, so let's move on. So it is, as far as I'm aware, it's almost 1750 or around that time. This is now for the water signs. So thank you, angels, guardians, ancestors, and spirit team for enabling me to channel these messages for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Remember to look at your moon, sun and moon rising. If these messages resonate with you, you may also go to your sun, moon rising to see if the other signs do resonate at this time. So please go do check those out. So thank you, angels, guardians, ancestors, and spirit team. How does the divine masculine's emotional depth and intuition guide them in understanding the twin flame connection? Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here, please, Spirit? The Nine of Swords is about a person who, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, they are waking up from dreams, they are having nightmares, they are kind of blocking out. We've got the Five of Pentacles to clarify, and the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is big, heavy energy for the Pisces divine masculines. And what I mean by that is they are actually feeling as if they are alone. They like being alone, but they also know that this is a way of self-harming themselves. Now, I'm only speaking of what spirit is channeling through me. So if this is a trigger, please do forgive me. It wasn't intentional. I know that is quite a serious topic, but what I'm seeing for the divine masculines is they've caused this heartache and pain. They've caused the blockage of energies to come through them and work through them in regards to their abundance, in regards to a beautiful evolution of a twin flame union. So the blockage of emotional intimacy with themselves, with you, divine feminines who are resonating with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, divine masculine, it's saying that you keep blocking out this abundance, you keep blocking out your emotional intelligence, your intuition, that's preventing you from understanding the hurt and the pain and the level of forgiveness and accountability that you need to have. So your emotional lack of depth, your emotional lack of intuition is actually preventing you from understanding your twin flame connection, divine masculines. Now, it's very funny that we say this. These are all serious cards. These are all heavy energies. These are all material plane, mental plane. Nothing here screams intuition. Nothing here screams fluidity. So what I'm trying to say is, if you are divine feminine and listening for your divine masculines, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, this is actually saying that this is against the whole nature. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces are very fluid. They're very watery. They're very intuitive. They're very creative. They're very emotionally intelligent. And through this time, you've evolved into somebody who's cut off their intuition, somebody who's left their inner child out in the cold, somebody who's let the past wounds dictate their future. What a huge message for the divine masculines. Wow. And just as it popped up on my screen, it says looking back at your memories, and it's got a picture of a beach and the sea and the ocean. So earlier, if you have literally just started listening to this reading, I was talking to Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Please go do check those messages out, because they are going to be quite significant for the analogy I used around the ocean. And this actually connects with Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, because the divine masculines are blocking the overflow of unconditional love, which I mentioned in the Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. The abundance of unconditional love is the divine feminine's ocean. The divine feminines are offering you the ocean, but your emotional depth and intuition is blocking you from receiving the waves, the fluidity of this ocean. That's a powerful message. Honestly, wow. What ways do you, divine masculine, express your deep love and devotion to your twin flame? Seven of Swords. You're not facing up to how you really feel, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, divine masculines. Can you give me some clarity on the Seven of Swords? You're thinking about things way too much. And if you're not thinking about things, you're not thinking about things too much, and you're over intellectualizing. The Seven of Swords is clarified by the Six of Swords. This is all physical, mental energy. You're trying to overthink this. You're not allowing those options to flow fluidly to you. You're almost against the current here. There is avoidance in expressing deep love and devotion for your twin flame. You know you need to change this version of you. The divine feminine can't do it. You do. So let's have a look. Why is the Seven of Swords and the Six of Swords here for the divine masculines who are unable to express their love and devotion to their twin flame? The Star card. They're unable to demonstrate, to express deep love and emotion. Two of Cups and the Star card. They aren't able to express their deepest desires, their wish fulfillment, their union, their love, their unconditional love for you, divine feminines. Your Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces has blocked union, commitment, connection, because they've blocked the emotional depth and intuition. I never expected these messages to come through today. Wow, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, divine masculines, have you put yourself in this conundrum? How do you, divine masculines, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, navigate the intensity of emotions that are arising within your relationships, within your twin flame relationship? How are you navigating these intense emotions? How are you navigating these intense emotions for your twin flame? Okay, big message again. For the divine masculines, we've got the Hermit card. Now, the divine masculines have acknowledged, again, this kind of seeps into the previous message regarding Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, because they too have the Six of Pentacles. But we've got the Hermit card, the Six of Pentacles, but the Empress is what you don't know. How do you navigate the intensity of emotions? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, with your twin flame. I'm getting a lot of fear. I'm getting a lot of self-sabotage. When they are alone, when they do get to think about the both of you, they do think of you, divine feminines, who are listening on your behalf of your divine masculines, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They do realize that things are due to change regarding the way of reciprocal love. But this Hermit card is all about finding their intuition, following the internal guidance, which is a far cry from that first message regarding the lack of emotional depth, which is really unusual for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But because there has been a blockage for the divine masculines in understanding their emotional depth, the intensity of emotions are that much more bigger. The intensity of trying to receive has caused a major dam blockage. And this is why I felt it resonant with the ocean, because instead of letting the water flow through freely, 10 of Cups, as I split the deck, instead of allowing this love and joy and abundance to flow freely, you've now distanced yourself from this level of abundance. And in doing so, you've distanced yourself from having that happy marriage, home, abundant energy in your life. This is actually then giving you the blockage towards your twin flame and allowing this level of abundance to flow. But your divine feminine is here in the background. I'm hearing ready for the gates to open. So you know how in a dam, if the water rises too much, the dam needs to be opened so the water can flow freely. But the dam is being built up. So the divine feminines are the dam. They are the people, they are the energy. And again, you must listen back to the Gemini, Libra, Pisces, pardon me, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, because this Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer is very resonant for the both of you, but this is a very intense energy for the divine masculine. It's just saying that this ocean of unconditional love that the divine feminines harbor, it's actually then saying it's going to be unleashed, but right now it's conserved, it's being held in this dam. And it's up to you, divine masculine, to open up the dam of your twin flame. But that starts with your divine feminine within. What a big message. Okay, let's go to the divine feminine energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. How do you balance your emotional sensitivity and intuition with the practical aspects of the twin flame journey? How are you balancing your emotional sensitivity? Okay, these are big cards. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. At the back, what you don't know is moving forward. Okay, so big energies for the divine masculines. But this, remember, is for the divine feminine, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces are very in touch with their emotions. They're very in touch and intuitive as individuals. They are quite emotionally sensitive and they have very big intuitive hits. Some of you might already be light workers or tarot readers, or you work in the service industry. You may be a carer or somebody who's a nurse or a doctor. And what I'm seeing is this is an emotional, overwhelming time for you because you're not able to channel the intuition with practical aspects of your twin flame. But what is happening here? Let me just reiterate that. We've got the King of Cups saying your emotional balance is overflowing, right? However, justice has come in to say, we see your emotional sensitivity, we see your heightened intuition, we see your due diligence in the service that you do, in the work that you do, in the things that you offer. And we are going to come in to right the wrongs of the karmic ties that have kept you from receiving this abundance. A lot of divine feminines who are resonating with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces thus far, you have been giving, you are nurturing, you are abundant in how you offer your love and service to others. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, when is it my time? I've done the work. I've been doing all of these things. Am I being blocked? Have I been blocked from all of this? Because I deserve it. I know I deserve it, but life's not showing me this. Why isn't life showing me this? How can I receive this level of joy, abundance? How can I be in this energy where I am listening to my inner divine. I am seeking guidance from the angels. I think I'm heading in the right direction, but nothing's showing me this in the practical way. Nothing's showing me that I'm going to be with my divine masculine, or I'm going to get that job, or I'm going to get these opportunities. This is the Emperor card here coming out. Your love will come out on top. You will find the best of you after that hard climb. You are due to receive Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. You are due to receive, you have victory in this year, 2024. You have victory. Luck is going to be shifting in your favor. And you're going to be receiving those job opportunities. You're going to be getting connections that is going to enhance your business. You're going to get these opportunities to live in abundance. And you're going to be moving past this stuckness. You are going to be having these blessings because of your due diligence, because of your service, because of your emotional sensitivity, because of your intuition. You are going to be receiving this abundance. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here. This was always meant for you to understand that justice will be served in your favor. When you take the leap, the net will be provided, and you are being guided by your angels that you keep doing what you need to do, and things will be transformed. You are transforming in order for you to receive exactly what is meant for you. How do you nurture and support your twin flame through times of emotional turbulence or uncertainty? So, this is the divine feminines supporting the divine masculines. So, some of you, I'm hearing both of you are water signs. So, you divine feminines, a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and you have a divine masculine who is Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So, you're going to listen to both the masculine and feminine energies. But what I'm seeing is the divine feminines who are highly intuitive, who are nurturing, who are supporting, who are emotional, intelligent. You feel your divine masculines going through this tower moment, going through the emotional turbulence, going through the blockages of emotional intelligence. So, how are you supporting your twin flame during those times? It's such an unusual question, but this is what spirit is actually reminding me to say, that sometimes when you are good in your emotions, when you are happy and you are feeling fun and freedom and joy, it doesn't mean that you're not feeling this heightened sensitivity from your twin flame. That connection is getting stronger and stronger. The Eight of Pentacles is here to say that both of you are building the emotional sensitivity, the nurturing, the support of one another in this connection, because it's giving you the ability. Wow, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Cups has come out again. So, earlier when I said, what is the emotional depth of and intuition of the divine masculines? Listen to this. How you are supporting your divine masculines, divine feminines. As a Pisces, you can sense their anguish, their heartache, their pain, their emotional turmoil, their emotional blockage. You know they're holding on to this, but listen to this. We've got the same cards as the divine masculine had in their blockages, but now we have the Six of Cups. So the way you are strengthening your connection through the astral, through the dream state, through the multi dimensions, you're working on the connection being stronger in the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth multi dimensions. Your divine masculines who are struggling with emotional intimacy, mental, physical, sexual intimacy, it's reminding you, divine feminines, that you just being you It was always you, your divine masculine, Six of Wands here and the Ace of Wands. Are you kidding me? Everything you are doing, even if you may not see that what you're doing is correct, Six of Wands, Six of Cups, Ace of Wands. This is emotional freedom for your divine masculines. You giving them space is emotional freedom to them. You knowing in your heart, you wouldn't be here if you didn't know deep down in your heart that you and your divine masculines will be in union, will come into union in this lifetime. This is a passion and fire in you that your inner child knew of this divine masculine, knew that the dreams involve them and your union in this lifetime. And that's actually helping not only you to go through those emotional turbulence of uncertainty, it's actually helping your divine masculines in so many different ways. I love that for you, divine feminines who are Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What is your deep empathy and compassion? How does your deep empathy and compassion strengthen your bond? I think we already have the answer to that because, yeah, it's justice. The fact that you have been giving, open, nurturing, caring, in service of others, and you've done it willingly. And even if you thought, well, I've been doing all of this, Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, are you kidding me? And we've got the Two of Pentacles behind it. Listen, what you thought was a hindrance to your twin flame connection, what you thought you needed to do to change to be in connection with your twin flame, this actually is saying that you were exactly where you needed to be because the version of you is actually deeply empathic, deeply compassion for this twin flame connection to evolve. This is you enhancing your divine feminine energy, divine feminine. This is you coming into balance. The universe has decided that you are good, that you've done good, and you need to be rewarded. Two of Cups. Wow. Okay, so let's move on to the fire signs. Masculine energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Actually, let's just shuffle and call in the spirit guides again. So thank you, angels, guardians, ancestors, and spirit team. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Remember to look at your sun and moon sign and look at cross messages. You might resonate with the water signs or with the air signs. So thank you, angels, guardians, ancestors, and spirit team. Allow me to channel these messages that are for the highest and best good for the divine masculine, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. How does your passionate and adventurous nature influence your twin flame connection? We've got death and rebirth here. The death card is getting rid of temptations, getting rid of the distractions. Your passion, your adventurous, your frivolous side thinks that I need to change my behaviors about being passionate and adventurous. But that is a myth. That is a myth because if you're Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, you've got certain qualities that you really do like about your life. It doesn't mean that you need to give those things up. What is the advice for the divine masculines at this time? Know your worth. Know the worth that you are supposed to be here and the qualities of your passion, of your adventure, of your tendency to be distracted, I would say. If you're passionate about a certain topic in your life, if you're passionate about certain hobbies, though you don't need to give those things up in order for you to be in your twin flame connection, you can still hold on to those things. And in what ways do you express your love and desire for your twin flame with boldness and enthusiasm? The Wheel of Fortune. Now, two major arcanas are emphasized here to say, listen to this. We've got the full moon in Leo confirming the message of the Wheel of Fortune. Go wild. You are passionate. You are adventurous. You are free flowing, fiery signs. You have the ability to express your love and desire unapologetically. You get to be enthusiastic about your love, about being bold, about being expressive. And this is a part of you that you haven't really felt comfortable in doing in this reality. So, you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, divine masculines, don't be afraid to shift what you see, because what you think will change your perspective, and it won't necessarily change what's in front of you. The way you see things change with your mindset, not by how you change it in the external world. How do you maintain harmony and balance in your twin flame relationship amongst this intensity of your fiery energy? The Strength card. You hold so much power and you don't realize how much you do this for the connection. When you're working through your feelings, and now we've got another confirmation. We've got Leo and Aries on these cards. These are so, so big. Major fire confirmations for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius divine masculines. You get to be you. You get to balance you. You get to bring your fiery energy. You get to bring your order, your logic, your tenacity, your passion into this twin flame relationship, and it actually will balance, because the both of you are going to be different. Like, you could be a water and a fire sign, which sometimes don't go together, but it really, really does. And as I said earlier, you could be a sun and moon rising in other signs. So have a look at the other divine masculine and feminine energies that may be resonant for you. And actually, you might have an earth and water sign. And this is actually saying that the way you balance and stoke your fire, your energy, your passion, your adventure is actually stoking the union, the commitment, the loyalty between you and your divine feminine. Okay, so let's have a look at the divine feminines, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So, how do you harness your inner strength and courage to pursue your twin flame connection with passion and determination? Knight of Swords, Nine of Cups, and we've got the Hanged Man in the inverse. The world did want to come out. So there is a change in your reality, divine feminines. You are looking at speaking with some of you might be spoken with a sharp tongue lately, in terms of if your divine masculine is an Ariel, Leo, Sagittarius, or even if you are these things. The divine feminine is being asked to speak honestly, to continue to speak their truth, to continue to pour into their dreams, to their desires, because that is going to change the world that they're living in. So, when you are harnessing your inner strength, when you are pursuing your dreams, your desires with courage, with passion, with determination, this is actually in service to the entire world. That is future planning with your divine masculines. And how do you express your creativity and spontaneity in your interactions? Four of Cups. Now, some of you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, divine feminines, think that I can't give too much. I can't be too crazy. I can't give away my crazy and my weirdness. This is wrong. This is false. Divine is actually here to say that you need to be open up to change. And we've got the new moon and the full moon here. It's the counteracting and balancing one another. Just as I said that the Two of Pentacles came out, it's saying that what you dream, what you desire, what you wish on is completely worthy of you. That you get to be spontaneous, you get to be creative, you get to be a bit crazy, and you get to express these things without having to think that you will be shunned or rejected. That you get to express this sense of creativity and spontaneity within yourself to be the change that you want to see, to allow those things to flourish. And actually, those things will actually help you manifest this union in this lifetime. And I've got Six of Wands here. This is victory for you, divine feminines who are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You haven't been able to really truly be yourself in this way. You've never been able to unleash the lion within. I'm getting unleash that fire within. And when you are able to do that, more and more things come to you, including your twin flame. That is victory for you and your twin flame. The more you are yourself, the more you are unapologetically yourself, the more you are creative and spontaneous and fun and weird and free, the more you interact with your twin flame and resonate on a harmonious union frequency. So, how does your adventurous spirit and zest for life contribute to the growth and expansion of your twin flame? The Hanged Man here. Like a lot of divine feminines who are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, you may be feeling as if you do need to block this time, this weirdness, this energy, this adventurous spirit, zesty craziness. But this is actually saying that you need to get through that. You need to get through this rest, digest phase. You need to get through this pause phase. Every part, every season has a specific reason why you're in it, where you need to be, and how it's leading you to the next dimension, next season, next adventure, next opportunity. So, right now, you may be aligning with your spiritual self. You may have felt that this weird part of you, listening to tarot, doing readings, going into your spirituality, might have deemed for other, especially if your divine masculine is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they're very practical, they're very fiery, they are very doing, action orientated, ultimate divine masculines. Whereas divine feminines, you might have felt a little bit of a conflict to let this side of you be explored, but in the most abundant, nurturing, receiving way as a divine feminine. So you don't need to be, do, and act so much. It's actually going, well, wait a second, this version of me who is spiritual, who is aligned, who is nurturing, who is inviting, who is able to receive, isn't the version of me that my divine masculine knows. Will they still want me when they see this side of me? And your answer is yes, they will still want you. They will still want you as you're growing, as you're expanding. They want this commitment. And I've seen the star card 3 times now. They want this dream come true adventure because you balance each other out in this sense. You bring the fire to their water, you bring the fire to their grounded earthy energy. You know, whatever you are in relation to your divine masculines, you are the balance that brings out this adventurous spirit, zesty, tenacious, creative side. So keep feeding that part of your character, of your evolution, and your growth, because that's going to feed directly back into your twin flame relationship. Okay, let's move on to earth signs. I felt like that last sign was so direct and quick, but I absolutely loved it. So let's have a look. Thank you, angels, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and descended masters. Allow me to receive these messages for the divine masculines in Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Allow me to receive the divine masculine energies in Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So, what have we got for practical and grounded nature influencing your approach to twin flame connections? What is your practical and grounded approach? Wow, interesting. How does your practical and grounded nature influence your approach to twin flame connection? Queen of Cups. Now, again, this resonates with me when it comes to previous messages that I talked about in the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and the Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So if you've got any sun, moon, rising in those signs, please go check that reading out as well, because you might find some resonance in it. Because this practical, grounded nature is very solid, it is very grounded, it's very logical, it's very earthbound. But you are being asked to nurture your emotional intelligence. You are acknowledging that you do need to be taught how to love, because that hasn't always been evident in your previous experiences, divine masculines. So your approach to your twin flame connection in a practical, grounded way is to level up your level of intuition, your nurturing side, your level of what love means, feels, tastes to you as a Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You might not have seen tangible results of what love is in different ways. So, how are you able to shift your perspective on being available for all of this emotion and love? Can you give me some more information about why the Queen of Cups is here, please, Spirit? The Page of Pentacles and the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So this is a lot of divine feminine energy. Your practical, grounded nature needs nurturing. It needs free fluidity. It needs to not be blocked anymore. It needs almost a water sign or a fire sign to basically encourage you to be a little bit more free flowing, to go about things in a practical way, but in a different way than you've done before. So you're influencing, actually, your divine feminine is influencing you quite a bit to unlock those energies within you to balance those practical and grounded approaches that you have in the material world. What a beautiful message. What ways do you demonstrate your loyalty and commitment to your twin flame through tangible actions and gestures? Wow. Okay. Queen of Wands. Now, we've had a lot of queen energy. We've had the Queen of Cups, we had the Empress, and now we have the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Wow, at the back of the deck, what you don't know, divine masculines, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, is the King of Wands. This is really beautiful because I want to say this is a divine pairing here. If your person and if you are both Taurus or Virgo or Capricorn, you are a match made in heaven. There is a specific mission and purpose for you being together and serving in this lifetime in a union. Because we got the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, this is ultimate home, happiness, freedom, love, family. All of these things, the way you demonstrate your loyalty and commitment to your twin flame through tangible actions and gestures are building the home, are being out in nature, are having that secure job. Like I'm seeing that it's very practical, it's very tangible, it's very earthbound. Like, oh my gosh, look, I bought you these flowers, all these wild flowers I picked from my walk. Look, I created this inner spiritual zen den for you in our home. Like, those practical things are the way you demonstrate your loyalty and commitment to your divine feminines. Those are the actions that that your divine feminine will appreciate and will want to receive as a part of your union. How do you create stability and security within your twin flame relationship? I feel like this is, yeah, very grounded energy, a very practical approach. They do rely on you, divine feminines, whichever sign you are in, to ground and be stable. So let me say that again. Divine masculines who are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn actually rely on their divine feminines to be the security, to be the stability, to be the grounded approach for them. So when they are feeling ungrounded and flighty, you divine feminines, especially if you're Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn yourself, you actually ground in the energy and help them become more stable and secure. You are that it's the friendship that you actually have with one another. And we've got 5, 4, and 3 card here. 7 of Swords keep coming up. So even when the Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn divine masculines do sabotage their progress, the divine feminines kind of come back in, go through a practical approach, have the divine masculines talk through their situation. Without having to problem solve, they create a solution. And through your friendship, through that time together, you're actually encouraging each other and bringing out the best of one another. And that's how you create the stability and security in your relationship. So let's have a look at the divine feminine energy for the Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Overall energy is the 5 of Cups. The Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, feel as if you're being left out of love. Feel as if that your past karmic, your past relationships are indicative of your future, and they are not. You are being given the opportunity to look back to reflect on your past experiences, but also to redirect your vision and your passion and your desire into your wish fulfillment. Your past does not have to repeat itself. If you keep regurgitating up the past, it will um, duplicate, replicate, it will manifest. But what I'm seeing is you get to shift your focus from the Five of Cups, turn around to look at those Two of Cups behind you. Those Two of Cups are standing. Those Two of Cups are embodiment of love, of embodiment of your desire for stability and security, your desire for growth and evolution, your desire for twin flame union. And Ace of Cups is here to say, you do deserve this. You just need to turn around. You don't need to be in this stagnant waiting stage. You get to be in union with your specific person, but just to be able to being able to look at the two cups, like just turn around and you'll be able to see the love is right there. You get to create your reality of union in this lifetime. How do you nurture and support the growth of your twin flame connection through patience and perseverance? How do you nurture and support the growth of your twin flame connection? It's through your intuition. Now, the star card is here. It's come out 3 times already in the previous readings for Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Now it's here for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Throughout this reading, we've had the star card show up. And this is a reminder to say that this union, this twin flame connection is bountiful. It's supposed to be. This isn't just somebody just being positive at the end of a video just to say, yeah, it's going to happen. No, it's saying that you get to choose what your wish fulfillment is. You get to choose how you live your life. You get to choose your abundance. You get to choose to receive it. That you're looking outside of you for guidance, for stability, for security. You need to look within yourself for guidance because the answers lay there. That's how you nurture and support your growth of the twin flame. That's how you nurture your patience, your perseverance, because you're able to execute patience and perseverance around the people that you are in communication with. When you are patient and persevering with yourself, you're able to allow that to be reflected in the outside world. So the way you are supported by the universe is saying you get to seek higher guidance. You get to seek guidance from within. You are your best, wisest, divine source energy. Tap into that wealth of abundance that you have within you. Tap into the support and the nurturing and the growth that you need during this time. So last question for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. How does your practicality and attention to detail contribute to the long-term success of your twin flame relationship? So you've got the King of Cups that wanted to come out even before I finished the question. The King of Cups is, again, going back to that divine masculine energy. When I read for the divine masculine energy, that needed to be in that fluid state of emotions, of purification, of fluid intuition. Like the divine feminines are helping the divine masculines do that. And now we have the King of Cups. So your divine masculines, when you are so practical, when you have so much attention to detail, sometimes your divine masculine comes in with fun, with play, with this sense of adventure, almost like this sense of fire and earth energy. They may have both fire and earth energy in their astrological signs. But what I'm seeing is you don't need to be anything but you when it comes to how you are practical, how you are logical, how you give attention to detail. But the fact is, your practicality, your attention to detail may be a distraction, and your divine masculine can almost bring you back to this level of fluidity, this level of emotions, this level of abundance when you look at the bigger picture. So your divine masculines see the bigger vision, and you divine feminines see the micro. So you see the micro, you see the attention to detail, you see the minute details. The divine masculine brings in that practical fluidity, the bigger picture, And that's the balance between the both of you. So that you could both be air signs. You could, pardon me, you could both be air signs, that's true, but you could both be earth signs. But also you could be earth and air. Again, that is a very beautiful balance between that yin and yang energy, and that's how you are going to contribute to the success of your twin flame relationship. Is there any other messages regarding the King of Cups for the divine feminines? Yes, there is. Three of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is actually such a beautiful balance between the both of you. Like, you both balance each other out. You both have that stability, security, playfulness. You have almost opposite characteristics, but they mesh together in the most beautiful way. And that is a really solid foundation to work off of. So some of you might have been friends for a very long time. And that's all the messages that I've got for you at this time. I know it was a longer reading, but I'm so, so happy that I got to do this all signs reading for you. It was one of my favorites by far. And if you want more of this, please do like the video. If you resonated with it and you want to share your experiences, comment in the comments box. Let me know, are you both the same signs? What signs is your divine masculine? What sign is your divine feminine? And I would love, love, love to hear from you. Sending you so much love. Bye for now.